The three pillars of hegemony. The American empire didn't rule by accident. It ruled through three specific mechanisms of control. Mechanism 1. Aerial Supremacy. Pax Americana was guaranteed by the ability to strike any point on the globe from the sky. Backed by the CIA, this network promoted loyalty and eliminated friction. Mechanism 2. The Silicon Panopticon. The internet was never a tool for human connection. It was a mass surveillance system designed to monitor the vibe, the emotions and attitudes of the global population, allowing for the surgical manipulation of public sentiment through social media. Mechanism 3. The dollar myth. The world agreed to treat a piece of paper as gold. This allowed the center to print wealth while the periphery provided labor. It was the ultimate rules-based order, where the rules were hidden behind multilateral organizations like the UN and the World Bank. The decay of the systems. Systems built on efficiency eventually sacrifice resilience. Over the last 2 decades, the pillars began to rot from within. The military became characterized by hubris. The second generation of leaders, born into power they didn't build, began to ignore the very international rules they authored, bombing nations without consensus, attacking without approval. Simultaneously, science shifted. It stopped being an engine of innovation and became a new global religion. Scientists became transnational priests, loyal not to their nations, but to a brotherhood of orthodoxy. Innovation stalled. Silicon Valley stopped building the future and started building food delivery apps. The priesthood began to suppress dissent rather than seeking truth. The Petroleum Ghost. Our entire civilization is a petroleum product. From the fertilizer that feeds 8 billion people, to the plastic in your medical devices and the energy required to film this video, it is all built on cheap oil. The global economy is currently a rebalancing act. China's industrial base exists because it can import oil from the Middle East. If those undersea cables are cut, or if the Strait of Hormuz is closed, the cloud evaporates. 20% of the world loses internet access. Finance stops. The economy doesn't just slow down, it dies. The generation war. The hardest problem to solve is the gerontocracy. In the West, the baby boomers hold the wealth, the power, and the healthcare. They are living longer than any generation in history, refusing to transfer power to a younger generation that is increasingly quiet quitting the system. When a young person realizes they can never catch up to the wealth of their elders, they stop playing the game. They gamble on Bitcoin, they sports bet, or they simply withdraw. Whichever nation solves this, transferring power from the 80-year-olds to the 30-year-olds, will be the only one to survive the coming paradigm shift. Adapt or eliminate. We are moving from an era of materialism back to spirituality, from individualism back to the community. The unipolar moment is over. The era of cheap energy and frictionless travel is a ghost. You are being forced to make a hard choice. Adapt to a world of resilience and scarcity, or be eliminated by the entropy of the old world. History didn't end. It's just beginning a new, darker chapter.